Hello everybody. My name is James, and this is my first ASMR video. I want to just explain a little bit about the channel, myself, and sort of what I've got planned for the future. So, as you probably saw, the name of the channel is Bodhi ASMR, and basically I picked this name because I do a lot of Buddhist practice and a lot of meditation, contemplation, stuff with non-duality. So I don't really want to talk about Buddhist topics on this channel specifically, although if people are interested, I would love to share a little bit about that. But more so, I want to use this channel as a place to help people de-stress and maybe learn some tips and things that help to make us all a bit happier in life. I grew up with a lot of anxiety and panic attacks and things like that, and I've been very fortunate to learn a lot of useful things as far as managing anxiety, managing depression, and generally just staying relaxed and kind of joyful throughout the day. So just briefly, I'm in the Boston area. I taught English abroad for a few years. So I taught in the Czech Republic, I taught in Taiwan, I taught in Latvia. If you know where Latvia is, I'm very impressed. And I met my wife in Latvia. So at the moment I'm living back in the States again, back in New England, and I have two rabbits, Pika and Chew. My wife's named them. And I work as a full-time editor of fiction and also a writer of fiction. I mostly write science fiction. You might have read one of my books, I don't know. It would be awesome if you did, but I don't think they're that popular yet. But maybe someday I'll talk about writing and publishing, editing, stuff like that. The main focus, though, as I said, is just to talk about sort of the way that we approach life and what makes people happy, what makes people feel relaxed and comfortable and excited to be alive. Let's see. I'm sorry I'm not a good rambler. There's a lot of good ASM artists out there who are good ramblers, and I'm not a good rambler. But maybe I'll jot some notes down for the next video. So an example of stuff that I'd like to talk about, things like empathy, why it's important to have patience and understanding with other people, with other beings in general, so even animals and things of that nature. I'd like to talk about how we create some meaning in our lives and how we find inspiration for things. I'm not sure yet if the majority of the channel will be with soft-spoken or with whispering, and I'm also not sure if I'll do a face reveal at some point. I might. But maybe you guys will think I'm too ugly. And I'll have to quit YouTube forever and move to Antarctica or Indonesia or somewhere where nobody would recognize me. I'm just kidding. Maybe. I am someone with a pretty ever-present sense of humor. People have called me an eternal optimist. I just have a hard time not seeing the bright side of things and not being at peace with the way things are, I suppose. It's been a long time coming and a lot of practice, so I don't think it's something that just comes naturally to human beings, but the more effort you put in to cultivating goodwill and happiness and honesty and general ethics, I think, the more at ease you feel. You sort of feel more equipped to ride the horse of life, if you will. It's probably a terrible metaphor. I've only been on a horse maybe once in my life. Anyway, I really don't have a script for this video, as you can tell. I'm just going on and on. What else can I tell you? I went to the University of Massachusetts. I really enjoy painting small miniatures, like for, tabletop games and stuff. I really like gaming. I really enjoy Star Wars and Firefly and like Hitchhiker's Guide, all that sort of classic sci-fi, I suppose. Although Firefly is sort of a modern classic, but whatever. As far as like meditation stuff, these days I typically just do progressive relaxation practices. So if you're not familiar with that, that's basically where you're just relaxing each muscle of the body one at a time. I used to do a lot of Vipassana, which is a Buddhist style of it's sort of insight meditation. It literally means seeing clearly. So you're focusing on the sensory field as things arise and dissipate. I also did a lot of shamatha, which is concentration, or typically with the breath. So breath meditation is very popular, although Vipassana is also becoming quite popular. A lot of meditation blends these two techniques, and I think that's really the way it ought to be. But if you guys are interested, I would be very happy to just talk a little bit about meditation and contemplation and sort of its role that it's played for me in, enjoying life, if you could call it that. I guess that's the simplest way to put it. Some people really enjoy meditation because of the cognitive benefits. There's a lot of new studies coming out about how it heightens brain activity or helps with certain regions of the brain. I'm sure that that's all true. I just have never really been into it for those reasons. I've been into it because it's a discipline that I think is something you take throughout your entire life. To me, it's sort of like brushing your teeth. It's a daily maintenance thing, and it's not something that you just do once and you're fixed forever. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should share with you. Not at the moment. Anyway, I hope if you listen to this or I guess watched it, it's just going to be a picture, so not much to see, but I hope that you felt that this might be a good channel for you to hang out on. I'm really open to any suggestions. Again, I don't have a firm plan for this channel, so if you do have some ideas of what you'd like me to talk about, you can just put it in a comment and I will read every comment. I like to respond to people and talk with people, which is funny because ASMR doesn't involve talking with anybody, but that's fine. Anyway, that's about it for now. I hope you all have a great day, rest of your week, and may all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace.